Shining in the rough you are. You just need a little more time and you will get there. The Denise and you some show will inspire you to pick up yourself and go. You will find it's all you need to do. Reach down inside and find out you're the one. You don't want to fly, yeah. Don't want to reach. You can do all things, just choose.
Blessings, blessings, blessings. Good evening to you. Good evening. Today I have the Vintage Queen, Valerie King, CEO of Vintage Glam Boutique. But before I bring her on, I am going to ask you to please like, share, tag, comment, subscribe, and even ask questions. How are you, Vintage Queen?
I'm good, Sister Denise. Thank you for inviting me to be your special guest on the Denise Newsome Show. I'm glad to be here.
You are so welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Why? Let me ask you, why did you decide to become a stylist?
I decided to become a stylist because of my mother. She's beautiful. She's a fabulous woman. We grew up in a Christian home, and every Sunday we found ourselves in church, and we would dress from head to toe in our ruffled dresses, our socks, our shoes, our matching hat and gloves. And the second part of that answer is a woman named Miss Harris. She was my seamstress. And one day she asked me, what do I do for a living? And I told her, and she just said that since I had an eye for fashion, that I should go to school to become a fashion consultant. And
Oh, wow.
stylist. Yes.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Who are your typical clients?
My typical clients are ages, we're range in the bracket of age 30 and up. I can style anyone. I've always dressed my whole entire family, but that's my age group is from 30 and up.
30 and up? Okay.
Yes,
All right.
30 and
That's a
up.
good age range. That's a
Yeah, that
good
is.
age range.
Anything younger than that, I would have to refer them over to my son with the new style and fad that they have today.
So it's all about the glam. Those
Yes, it's
that's
all.
watching, put that in the chat room. Somebody put that in the chat room. It's
Yes,
all
it's all.
about the glam.
Yes.
It's all about the glam. Do you only style vintage clients?
No, I style anyone who has a function to attend, and
Okay.
anyone who like to change their wardrobe. I do closet audits and all of that. So, no, I style anyone who has a function or just wants a change, a new look.
Right, right. That's good. That's good. And how important is it to build a relationship with your clients?
It's very important to build a relationship with the client because you should find out what the need of the client is, what needs they have, what
Right.
their vision is, what they want to look like. So it's very important and to build a trust so they can confide in you,
Right.
to understand, what the client needs. So,
Right, right. I would think it's very important as well because then they will tell two friends about you and they will
right,
tell two friends about you. You know what I mean? And that's
right.
how your business grow also. That is the best advertisement is your clients. The clients are your best
Right.
advertisement.
And you should have a great personality as well.
Yes, that's very important. It is. It really is.
Yes,
What
yes,
is your
have a great.
shopping and I'm sorry?
Yes.
What is your shopping
No,
and
no, go ahead. Go
styling
ahead.
process?
My styling process, you wanted me to discuss the styling or the shopping first? It doesn't matter.
Whichever, whichever. Either way.
Oh, okay. Well, my styling process is the body, shape, height, and the tone and personality. So you actually need to actually know the person that you're styling because
Okay.
you don't dress everybody the same.
Right.
Different personality. I have a good friend. She told me, she says, one day maybe I'll let you dress me, but she says, I don't want to come out wearing a fur coat, a long fur coat. So she was actually trying to be comical because she knows that's the way that I dress. So she said, I don't want to wear a long fur coat like you. I said, I know. So everybody knows personality. So my shopping process first is to purchase an outfit and then purchase the shoes and then the accessories. And it doesn't have to be that way sometimes because I was thinking about today. I purchased a pair of shoes first and I didn't know what to wear with them because they're busy shoes. And then I found and I put it together. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. You'll see it on February 10th, my birthday.
All right, I know. I know you.
Yeah.
I know you can dress. You
Yeah, I put
stay
it
put
together.
together. You always stay
Oh,
put together.
yes. Thank you so
So,
much.
oh yes, you always do. So it sounds
Thank
like
you.
you the Jill of all trades in the fashion industry. You are the Jill of all trades. You do it all. You do it all. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
What do you consider yourself? A stylist, personal shopper, or an image coach?
I consider myself a personal stylist because styling to me starts in my mind. It begins in my mind. I was thinking today about that, about a painter. When he gets the canvas, he gets his paintbrush, he gets the different colors, and then he just sits down and he just starts to paint. And when he's done, it's a masterpiece. And that's how I look at my
Yes,
styling, that I pull things from different, and it's all in my mind. And then when I put it together and I create it, and it's like I created a masterpiece.
you
So
created.
that's how I look
All
at
right. Amen.
it.
Amen. That's a good
Yes,
way to put it. That's a good way to
yes,
put it.
yes. And
Masterpiece.
I do. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead.
Okay, and I do consider myself as a personal shopper. I've been shopping for people for years, way before I attended the New York Institute of Art and Design School. I remember being at work once, and one of my good friends called me because she was going to the Holy Convocation, and I'm typing, doing on, and she calls me. She goes, "Val, can you help me out? I need such and such for this dress." And I'm Googling real quick. I'm like, let me hurry up and look at this. I was like, here, at Macy's. They sell it at Macy's. Okay. She's like, okay, thank you. And people would call me all the time and ask me to help them with outfits, with hats and dresses for the convocation. And you know what I said after a while? I said, you know what? I should start charging these people. Yeah, so I've been doing that for a very long time. So I love being
Right.
a stylist and I love to being a personal shopper as well.
Right, right, right. And I could understand them calling you and asking because you definitely have an eye for fashion. Very
Oh,
much so. Very much so.
I love fashion. Fashion is
Yes.
my passion. That's what I always say.
And that's good.
Fashion, I just dream about it. It's just like in my mind, and I'm like, oh my God, if I could just get this out of my mind and put it together, it's like I created a masterpiece, you
You
know. So
created a masterpiece. Right,
it's a
right,
passion. Yes. Mhm.
right, right. So you when you're laying in the bed, you can't even sleep because different styles and fashion be coming to your
Yes.
mind, right?
Yes, when I get up in the morning, I'm like, oh my God, I put this together because I've already put it together, as I told you earlier. I
Right.
stated earlier that it's in my mind. So when I put it together, that's why I'm like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. I'm saying it's gorgeous. I don't have the pieces, but in my mind, I'm
Right.
visualizing what it's going to look like. And when
Right.
I put it together, I says, oh my God, I said, this is a gift from God.
It is.
It's it's
It really
it's
is.
a gift from God. It's a
It
gift,
really
you know.
is.
So I styled my husband. He, oh my God, that was a piece of that's a masterpiece. That's a masterpiece for me because he really didn't like styling, but now I don't have to
Right.
worry about him. He is excellent. He goes to the closet. We're going out. He knows what to pick out. I don't even have to pick
Good.
out anything for him. So I said, I believe that I get an A plus just for that.
That's good. That's good. But your whole family dressed very nice.
Oh,
Your
thank you so
whole
much.
entire family dressed very
Oh,
nice.
thank you
You're
so
so
much.
welcome. You're so welcome. What are your strengths?
I'm a self-starter.
Okay.
I'm creative and I'm determined.
Okay.
Yes, I don't need anybody to help me get started. I do at times need people to help me to get to stop.
Right. Right. Right.
Yes, because I do. I like to start because I don't like to procrastinate. If I have something to do, I need to get it done ASAP, because so I
Right.
can start working on another project, because things are always constantly coming in my mind. You think of the different times, the different seasons. So
Right.
right now we're in the winter months, but we're actually preparing now for the spring. So you should have all that. And I'm ready. I'm ready.
You read?
I'm ready for the spring.
Wow. Wow.
Yes,
That's
yes,
amazing. That's
yes,
amazing. What would you say
yes.
your weakness is?
Um, Trying to do too many things at once. And I
Okay.
was thinking about that question, like juggling, like juggling things
Right.
to at one time, and
Right.
eventually you're going to drop the ball. So you have to stop doing so many things at once. You know what I mean? And take your time and pace yourself. But I just like to get everything done in one day. But I'm starting to take my time and pace because
Okay.
time is of the essence. But you don't have to try to do everything in one day.
It, right.
You should you should take your time. So that's one of my weakness, but I'm working on it.
do you find do you find with you working on it, you find yourself getting better at it?
Oh yes, oh
Good.
yes, much better, much better. And school actually helped me with that.
Okay.
Putting different things together, and
Right.
what not to wear, and looking at how clothes fit on you.
Right.
So I really enjoyed. My mom said to me, she said, you really don't need school. She said, you just need the paper. And she was just being kind because I could just put things
Yeah.
together. But the school enhanced what
Right.
I do.
Wow.
Yeah, the school
Wow.
enhanced what I could do. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So with you going to school, you find yourself learning more about, styling.
Yes, yes, and I have my notes, so I could always go back to my notes and look in
Right.
my notes and read, and that's actually very important because some things you forget,
Right. Oh
after a
yeah.
while. I've been out of school for almost 2 years ago on 3 years, so you forget. So it's important to go back and follow up and look and to make sure that you're doing everything correctly, according
Right.
to the book.
Right. 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 Right.
According to the book.
Wow. That's wonderful. That's amazing. That's
Yes.
amazing. That's amazing. I am
Thank
so proud of you and so happy for you. You launched out your own business. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah, thank
Do you
you.
offer?
And you've been such a
Eh,
great supporter and mentor.
Thank you. Thank you. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. I enjoy it. I
Yes,
enjoy it. Do you offer
yes.
ongoing styling services?
Yes, I do. Yes, this is
You
my
do?
full-time profession. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
offer ongoing styling.
Okay. That's wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Do you find it um do you find yourself like liking certain particular styles, I know you do vintage styles, but
Yes.
like with other people, do you find yourself like the different sizes and stuff like that? Do you find it certain ones that you like working with in particular, or no, just everybody?
I'm sorry, Sister Denise. You were freezing. So can you just repeat the question?
I was saying, is it a particular person style that you like to style them, you know depending on the shape, the size, the height, and stuff like that, or you just like dealing and working with everybody? Is no
No,
one
I like
particular?
no, no. I like to deal, and it's a great experience to do that, and not just work on one size. Someone mentioned to me, "Are you going to sell when you sell on your website? Are you going to sell plus size?" I said, "Yes. Why wouldn't I sell plus size? I sell
Right.
all sizes." Yeah, so you can't discriminate, but you need to know how to dress everyone. So
Right.
I don't look
Very
at
much.
when you come to me and say, oh, plus size or you're a size three. It doesn't matter. You're a client and you came to me for a service. So I need to accommodate you and
Right.
dress you, and what you've come to me for a service. So I need to service you.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't look at it as that, as a
Right.
size, because they
Right.
have all sides,
All sizes.
you know,
All
they have
sizes.
all sides.
Right. For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
When styling your clients, do the height and size matter on as far as what you will style them in, the
Yes.
clothing?
Yes, yes. The height and the size does matter. And you see the size chart here. Let me see. That is the rectangle. Okay. So if you have the rectangle shape, what I would suggest that you would wear is like a round neck shirt, high rise waist pants to cover, the midsection. A rectangle body shape has a straight hips and a straight body. And that's what I would recommend for this body shape. And an hourglass shape, I would recommend a fitted top, but not too tight in case you're trying to hide some of the other areas of your body that you don't want anyone, to reveal. So you could wear a fitted top. You could wear a nice pencil skirt. You could wear jeans, and you could also wear a jacket, either a jean jacket or like the little short leather jackets. And that's actually to enhance and to show off the hourglass shape. Triangle body shape is people with this body shape, they're heavy, wide on the hips, and compared to the upper body and shoulders, they do not fall in the same line with the hips. So I would suggest an A-line dress for this shape, and or you can wear dark shades garment, like pants, um, and that will make your lower body, your hips and your thighs look slimmer. And then there's the oval body shape. And an oval body shape is a woman with this type of body. Usually they have a larger chest and abdomen areas. The shoulders and hips are proportional, while the waist is not defined and tends to be wider than the hips. So I would recommend like a wide leg jeans or cargo pants with prominent front and back pockets to help balance your tummy and add curves to your lower half. And or you could wear fuller flowing skirts that gently skim away from your body, and that will help you fill out your hips. And straight skirts with a flirty, flared bottom look. That looks good on the figure as well. So those are the different body shapes. I just covered a couple of the shapes.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
real good.
yeah.
What about the complexion? Do the complexion make a difference on what you wear or
Yes, your tone, your complexion does matter because if you're on the darker side, which they call cool, you want to stay away from dark colors
okay.
because they won't do anything for you. My husband is the dark complexion and he looks great in bright colors because he's dark. So if you're dark, you want to stay away from that and wear brighter colors. It just makes you, darker. I'm not saying that's what you have to do, but that's what I was taught that you should wear, brighter colors because you're dark, and if you're like if you for instance, if you're lighter, you think, and they wear darker colors, that looks good on them because if you're lighter and wearing something light, you understand it almost clash. Like I have a good friend, I love brown. And I said, can you make me a brown dress because she's so old? And she says, I'm not. She says, you're brown. You're not wearing brown.
Oh wow. Oh
Right. So you
wow.
understand. So right. So you
Right.
try not to wear, if you're on a darker complexion, you want to wear lighter color, so it could actually bring out, I love to see that dark, dark color and bright colors. It's just so beautiful on them. Just looks really, really nice, you know. So, like I said, my husband, he's dark, and we try to put him in light colors. Sometimes we do black because if I do black on all the fellas, you know, we just do black sometimes. But I like him in lighter colors. I like
In
him in
light of right,
Yes, he looks good. And like my
right,
son for his birthday, he wore this white jacket, this blazer. He looks so good because he's dark like my husband.
right.
So it looked excellent on him. He wore a white blazer, white turtleneck. Actually, he asked me to come and ask me, did it look good? He says, Mom, what'd you think about this? And he wore black. So it looked really nice on him. So yes.
Right, right. That's good. So, for instance, like with my complexion, what color do you think would be nice on me?
The blazer you're wearing now is white, right?
Like a off-white. It's a
Off
shirt.
white. I think I
It's
mentioned that to you the other day that I like white on you. And I
white.
just think that that looks so nice on you, white. Yes, and even if you did some dark colors, that would be nice on you too. Yeah, but
Okay.
you could go with either or. You could go with either
Right.
or, the darker
Oh, okay.
colors or lighter. Yes, you could go
Okay.
with either
Okay.
or.
I'm glad you said that because I wear them all. I wear all colors.
You
I
wear
wear
all
all
colors.
colors. So yeah.
And you know what, too? I would probably need to see you. If I see you in several times in different colors, then I could actually make a decision and then find out what's your best color. Because sometimes I could see people and I would see them in church and I would be like, oh my God, that looks so good on them. Certain
Right.
colors just bring
Right.
out your complexion,
Right.
certain
Right.
colors, and in certain other colors, they don't do anything for you at all, So
Right.
not you personally, I'm just saying in
No,
general.
no, 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 no.
Yes,
And
yes,
it could be personally. You know what
yes,
I mean? You a
yeah,
stylist.
yeah,
This is what you do. And I would need that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For sure.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
What would you say people should look for in a stylist?
Great personality,
Okay.
honesty, punctual. Please be punctual, and trustworthy. And
Right.
trustworthy. They need to be trustworthy.
Right.
You want to build a relationship with clients. It's not that okay, I'm going to meet this client today at the mall. Just come and we're just going to find you something to put on and then this is going to be over. That's actually not my personality anyway.
Right.
I love people and I like to build relationships. So it's a wonderful thing because you go to the mall, it's a time to build and you get to know, especially if you don't know the person, it's a time to
Right.
build a relationship, get to know them and their
Right.
family background and different things like that, and then find out what they like. So
Right.
more to me, it's more than that. It's more than
Right.
just styling and
Right.
shopping. It's building a relationship with
Building
people.
a relationship. That's very important with a client
Yes,
for sure.
right,
Now you said
yes,
it's very important to trust for your client to trust you.
right.
On what level do you mean by that?
They
Like, go ahead.
like you come to me
Hmm.
and you tell me your size and I said, oh my God, did you hello, I'm on the phone, do you know what size you wear? No. That the conversation was between us.
Right.
You should not tell anyone any of their size. That's it's
Right.
personal.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. You want them to
Okay.
trust you, that you won't go and tell people what size a
Their
person wear
business.
and what you have to go and do. And that's
Right.
what you want.
Okay.
Right,
That makes sense. That makes
right,
sense. Yes, for sure. For
right.
sure.
Yeah.
Those mannequins you have in the back, you want to tell us about those?
Oh, sure, sure. Let me see. Can you see this? Can you see? Oh, okay. 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 I'll describe this one here. This mannequin. I don't know if you can see the head. Uh, Okay. All right. This is a black and white A-line dress, and I paired it with a clutch purse and a nice black bracelet and a vintage black hat and a pair of suede pumps. And the other one, I'll just go around the other way. This dress is a zigzag sweater dress, and I paired it with a green beret and some green suede boots. So those are just two different looks, you know. So this is a more of a dressy look, and this is a casual look if you're looking, you know, to go out or church or any other function.
You have them well put together. You have them well put together.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
it. I
Oh,
love it.
my mom says they're really dressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. They really are. And I'm sure that you have inspired many people that are watching and that will be watching. You you are amazing. You are
Oh,
amazing. You know your craft, you know your stuff. And I am just so proud of you. I am just
oh,
so proud of you,
thank you so much.
Evangelist King. I am
Thank you.
so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Yes,
thank you
yes,
so much because you've been a great inspiration to me and helping me and just letting me know that I just have to keep persevering and I'll get to my goal and I'll get there and just keep my head up and those times come and I hear your voice and
yes.
I keep doing what you told me to do. I
That's
keep the
right.
faith and I just keep
Keep the
pushing,
faith.
you know.
Keep
I
pushing.
do. So I
Keep
really
pushing.
appreciate you and everything
Thank
that you
you.
have
Thank
done.
you. Thank you.
I
And I
really do.
appreciate you as well. I
Thank,
appreciate you as well.
thank
Keep up,
you.
keep up the good work.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the good work.
You keep up the good work.
God be the glory. To God be the glory. To
Yes.
God be the glory.
Oh,
I would I would like to thank you all for tuning in with us live. Thank those that will be watching the replay. Valerie King, thank you for sharing your gift, talent, and passion. And anyone that's watching, if you know of anyone that's looking for a vintage stylist or even a stylist, contact the Vintage Queen, Valerie King, Vintage Glam Boutique. Join us next week. We have talented recording artist, executive pastor, James Lamb. Good night and be safe and God bless.
good night.